What's popular right now that won't age well? I have a feeling that social media is going to be the "we didn't realize cigarettes cause cancer" of our generation. That's plastic. Boomers had lead pipes and asbestos. We get plastic. Except I think we do realize social media does have some major downsides, especially for the younger generations. How much is to be seen, but it's there. I remember at the end of Thank You for Smoking, Aaron Eckhart's character was addressing cell phone manufacturers and told them to repeat after him, "Cell phones don't cause cancer." It's funny that this was the big concern in 2006, not even realizing the real cancer the phone would cause would be metaphorical towards our society as a whole.
Touchscreens in cars. The tactile feeling of dials and switches allows you to operate things without looking. You literally need to take your eyes off the road to see what you are tapping. That sucks.
Modern 21st century gray interior design and corporate flat minimalism. Society will lose all of its color, personality, and character. Monotonous, empty clinics and corporate offices will reign over civilization and affect us psychologically. We are losing life and soul around us. My office was just redone in minimalist gray. They called it timeless. I say it's about as timeless as shag carpet. Please let the gray, beige, and grayish trend end soon. I want color. This is probably wishful thinking, but private equity firms. There are more private equity funds than McDonald's stores in the US. There has to be a tipping point eventually. Being an influencer, it's oversaturated at this point. I thought the same thing in 2012. The internet is young, we're just getting started.
Dude, it was so cool back in the day because not everyone was doing it, right? It was something all the nerdy kids were into, like being a YouTuber or creating online content. Nowadays, everyone and their granny is an influencer, and I feel like it's much cooler not being an influencer or having an online presence.
Buccal fat surgery, removal of fat on the jawline. As you age, you will look older. Don't do it. Everyone wants to look older and sophisticated until they actually are older and look emaciated. And while you're still young, you'll look like a walking corpse.
I lost a lot of weight recently due to medical problems, and my buccal fat has gone away on its own. I look old. Way older than I did a year ago, and I literally just turned 40. Buccal fat removal is a terrible idea. I'm sad that anyone would willingly sign up for it.
Sharing everything about your kids online without their consent? The enshittification of things. It will eventually get to very important things, and we'll blow ourselves up as the missile will fail to stop because it was made so awfully. Military-grade equipment already worries people who have been in the military. Hopefully vaping. Poor kids are ruining their lungs before they're even out of high school. It was bizarre seeing it in class every day. Edit. I never said anything to compare it to cigarettes. I just meant that vaping, which is popular right now, is going to cause long-term damage to these kids that won't age well. That's it. I hope they're all able to quit. Is it still a thing? I have kids in high school and middle school, and while there are kids that vape, it seems to have fallen off dramatically, and Zins are the new nicotine fad. We almost killed smoking, but Gen Z brought it back. It's such a travesty that this has been allowed to happen. Over-filtered, perfect social media faces. We're gonna look back like, why did we all do that? Veneers. People think they're teeth upgrades, but you're actually grinding your real teeth down to nubs to put the fake ones in, and those fake ones eventually fail. All these people that are getting veneers in their 20s and 30s are setting themselves up to have false teeth in their 50s and 60s. Putting touchscreens and smart technology into everything, even if it doesn't need smart technology. Looking at those smart fridges and smart ovens and smart toasters. Subscriptions for everything and anything under the sun, not just streaming. The reliance on cloud services that could disappear, fail, or change owners is astounding. People need to think about the last AWS failure. Unfortunately, I doubt subscription services are going anywhere. Companies like recurring income, and they've already figured out how to make it commonplace. They aren't going to back away on their own. I kind of wonder what's going to happen if there's a genuine global conflict. Everyone's fridge stops, their streaming stops, their payments stop. Is there really no contingency for the very realistic likelihood of what if the vast majority of networked stuff stops working for an extended period of time? Plastic being in literally everything. Same for PFAS. Oh, and engagement-optimized affect-regulating algorithms on social media that leave a damaging psychological impact. I hope. And maybe, if we're lucky, treating the psychologically distressed as people who are failing morally. I wish I lived in a world where we were all better at understanding how humans fundamentally function and are situated causally in the world, but perhaps that's a pipe dream. Everything having an app. I shouldn't need to download an app on my phone so I can open my garage door or turn on my lights or whatever. I was so freaking annoyed a few weeks ago when I bought a gift for my nephew, and when I received the confirmation email, it wanted me to download an app to be able to track the package. No, not doing that. Days later, I received a follow-up email that provided a USPS tracker. I actually like my garage door because I can come home from a bike ride and not have an opener in my pocket, or it's closer to my train station than my front door, so I have used that a few times when caught out in a storm with no umbrella. But otherwise, yes. If you can open your garage door over the internet with an app, anybody can open your garage door over the internet with an app. My selfie doesn't need touching up with AI. I know I'm ugly. People trying to look better than they do has been the core of photography since the beginning. That is never going away. I've heard that some software corrects for the way smartphone lenses distort faces, making photos closer to how we look in real life. I choose to believe this since I look so much worse in some of the raw photos on my Google Pixel. My phone did that to me. Looked horrid. It wasn't designed around facial hair and freckles. I already know I look a bit rough. No need to make me look like a weird alien. The unregulated orgy of our personal and analytical data being sold behind the scenes.
Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button. It really helps. Subscribe for more and tap the bell so you don't miss the next one.